What's going on YouTube? AJ here. Jalen Hurts answers more fans' questions. Jalen Hurts is my glorious king. You feel what I'm saying? The best quarterback ever. And go Birds.
Fans, it's Jalen Hurts here for part two. I'm gonna be answering some of y'all
So
questions. Let's
much
get
aura.
into it.
I could before I continue the video, I could feel the aura coursing through my monitor right now. You feel what I'm saying? This guy's just a goat. Two Super Bowl appearances. I'll play Patrick Mahomes both times. And Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion, national champion, the GOAT, pretty much.
Which former Eagle do you wish you had a chance to play with, dog? The passion,
Brian Dawkins.
I love that in a defensive player because you feed off of that.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel
I like
that?
that. I would have
chosen out your doggone hands.
pull up his pants. All right, bro.
A little bit. But he's a great
It's
guy.
not glazing,
Great
bro.
guy. A lot of
He's
admiration and
actually
respect
tough.
for him. What's the story behind number one? I grew up wearing number two. Grew up wearing number two because of my brother. And when I got to Bama, Coach Saban let me get number two, so it just stayed throughout. Then I transferred to Oklahoma. CD Lamb wore number two, and I told him it wasn't even a discussion if I was gonna try and get it. Like, that's you know. So I wore number one, and I liked it, and it stuck. When I came to the Eagles, obviously, I went back to two. I think because Cam had number one at the time, the punter. As soon as it opened up, I had to get it back. So I love how it looked. Feel like
Bro,
it's
I'm not turning this
a little
off,
different
bro.
energy. What would you consider to be your core values? Faith, family, and championships.
And that's why he's a winner. That's why he's a winner. That's why he's a winner, bro. Faith, family, and championships. That's why he's a winner. That's why he's a winner, bro.
Yourself, who are the best dressed guys on the team? I think Smitty has a good sense of style.
Okay, Smitty,
Saquon
that's
has a good
trippy.
sense of style.
Saquon, I don't know what
AJ
you
has a
have
good
on.
sense of style.
Okay, AJ.
How do I go about picking out my cleats? I have an idea going into a game. A lot of the times it's based off of how I feel, and I think certain cleats bring me a feeling. Certain cleats bring me an energy. 11s, they do something. But then I've had different retros come through. Last year I was able to wear some 3s. I've worn 4s. I've worn 5s.
You would never be able to fill his shoes. Gang, I am not trying to fill his shoes. What are you talking about? I'm not a quarterback. I don't even play football IRL. What are you talking about?
Rarely wear the 5s, but I got some special ones coming up this year that'll be fun. That'll be fun to bring out.
Yo, the way his beard is, like the way his bearded mustache is lined up, I love that. That's just so tough. Like, and the way he has his eyebrows perfectly symmetrical and how his eyes are perfectly symmetrical, 10 out of 10. He could use a little lineup, but it's Jalen Hurts, so he's him.
Some real nice
Watch flight,
cleats
no,
coming.
bro.
Something I'm excited about. What does the process of designing your cleats look like? It's a very extensive process. You get on a call with the Jordan team, you got everybody on, and
Hey, Jalen Hurts, bro. Jalen Hurts. You're the reason. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hold up. Jalen Hurts, you're the reason why I buy Jordans, bro. I only got these Jordans right here. I only got these because Jalen Hurts signed with Jordan. I would never have got these. LeBron's my GOAT. But I got these Jordans just because Jalen Hurts, bro. He signed with Jordan. I have to support Jordan Brand for the rest of my life now. Go Birds. Jalen Hurts, I love you. Call me a Glazer, call me whatever you want. Don't care. Jalen Hurts in 5.
they come with templates of what they're envisioning and what they're thinking, and then it's kind of an opportunity for me to refine it, and then it also allows me the opportunity to get creative and tell a story. This two shoes thing.
And so we're gonna have, look at him, he's got one shoe green, one shoe white.
Now I have another retro of that. I know in the NFC Championship game I wore some Never Satisfied 3s. It had like a exclusive logo. It's just very creative. And every cleat on the tongue. You know, when I lift the tab up, it's one of the last things I do before every game. When it says BJ Hurts, that's always enough. And that's just a little reminder for me to, know what time it is, know where I am, know who I am, and know that that's enough.
You said all the cleats have a story. Is there a favorite story behind a cleat?
Super Bowl cleats, able to wear the ones. I thought it was very crazy that 40 years apart, they're launching this campaign back in 1985. They banned his red and black, MJ's red and black ones. And then 40 years later, I get fined for wearing 2 different cleats. I just thought that was very crazy. That was a cool moment. So to be able to wear the ones at the Super Bowl I know it's something that put a smile on MJ's face for. It was a little funny laugh we had. Who am I listening to right now? Frankie Beverly makes his way in. We all know that.
Oh, I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to that. If Jalen Hurts listens to it, bro, I gotta listen
West
to it.
Band, they're back on.
Oh, I gotta listen to that too. I gotta
I've
listen to
been
that
bumping
too.
them. A little LTD.
Oh yeah,
Baker.
on my
It
playlist.
goes by
On my
genres.
playlist.
It's like that. 80s, 70s, soul. Then you got like your golden age of hip hop. You know, New Edition and
Putting that on my
BBD,
playlist. On my
Boyz II
playlist.
Men,
On my playlist.
Kumo D,
On my playlist.
LL.
On my playlist.
Like a lot of New Jack Swing in that time as well in the 90s, 2000s. Depending on where you grew up and what you heard, you know, music is very different up here than it is from where I'm from. You know, UGK down south.
On my playlist.
Pimp C,
On my playlist.
Trey, Slim Thug,
On my playlist.
DJ Screw,
On my playlist.
Lil Kiki,
On my playlist.
Ghetto Boys.
On my
Y'all shaking
playlist.
your head like y'all know what the Ghetto Boys. Dream vacation spot. Somewhere sunny, beach, sand. I got into cigars. We beat Tennessee in college. That was a tradition after that game. The quarterback has to go pick up cigars and hand them off to his teammates in the locker room at Alabama. And so we beat Tennessee as a freshman. That was the first time I ever lit one. After
Yo, pop it out, dude. Bro, it's not bro. It's not glazing if he's really nice, bro. He's him, bro. It's not glazing, bro. Hey, bro, you should, drop a follow, bro. Stop pausing. We got work tomorrow, unlike you.
picking them up, I had so many and they had a lot
I
left over.
guess.
So they hung around for a very long time until I want to say I got to Oklahoma, but they had beat Tennessee. So I, did one out of my connections to the rivalry.
What was the one you smoked at right after the Super Bowl?
That was a
Oh my god, dude. Now let's talk about the aura in this picture. Raw for life with the follow. Let's talk about the aura in this picture right here, alright? We got Jalen Hurts smoking a cigar with the champion Jordan goggles. This picture right here was so much aura. This is the GOAT. This is my glorious king. Right here, alright? Shout out Jalen Hurts. Love that guy.
sincere. How
Yo, I would give my ACLs to Jalen Hurts. Like, I'd give my ACL to I'd give both my kidneys to Jalen Hurts.
do you pick which sneakers you're gonna wear? It just depends. It depends on the weather. It depends on what you're wearing, the silhouette of what you got going on, just the vibe, But I like to have sneakers that are neutral, so
Yo, Cuck Zukun, follow, bro.
I can wear them with a lot of different things. And obviously, I have a lot of Air Jordans that I can pull out and can be available for different fits and different looks. You look at the outfit first, and then you say, okay, what I'm gonna put on, then what shoes can I make work with
Literally
it?
the GOAT. He's better. Yo,
What brings you passion?
I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Hurts is better than Tom Brady, bro. And
There's a lot of
whoever wants to
passion that
argue can
oozes
argue.
from me when I overcome something. If I conquer a moment or take
Anonymous
advantage of
viewer
an
has
opportunity,
gifted one sub.
it
Shout
brings
out
a lot of
Anonymous.
passion from me. Whether I express it or not, that's a whole nother situation. But tons of passion in this game.
Stop
This game
being
I
happy.
played. This game I love. Put so much time into it. So that's what kind of unlocks that
Stop being
passion.
happy.
I don't think there's a mountain
I
that
can't
I
be
can't
happy,
climb.
bro.
Because with my work ethic,
Yo,
I know
your
I
boy
will.
F.
It's
Zeri,
not a
bro.
matter of if. It's a
Look
matter
at
of
you,
when.
bro. Watch.
And that's just always been the mentality I've had because of the prep and the work.
F. you from Philly, bro? Let's bump.
The resilience and all the things of that nature. How would I define adversity? Adversity is a tricky thing because it's all on how you see it. I look at adversity
Man, I
as a
love
challenge.
Jalen Hurts,
It's a healthy opportunity. That's all it is. So
Yes.
you,
All right,
you
bet. What you want to do,
choose
bro?
how you want to respond to it, and that's what we all have in our power. Thanks, Eagles fans, for sending in your questions. Let us know who
love
you
you.
want in next.
I love you, Jalen Hurts. Yo, Jalen Hurts. You can be the godfather to my son when I get older. Jalen Hurts. You can be bro. I don't wanna get on here and cry, but like Jalen Hurts. I love you, bro. I hope you see this video.